Hello, my name is Kathleen Hlavaty. I'm a doctoral candidate in the HDFS department. I'm presenting today some findings from a recent study that examined the high school peer relationships of young adults exposed to domestic violence. Exposure to domestic violence is a serious public health issue with an estimated 7 to 15.5 million children and adolescents exposed every year. Exposure is associated with a variety of maladaptive adjustment outcomes, from internalizing problems to post-traumatic stress symptoms. So researchers are often looking for factors that might buffer against maladaptive adjustment for these youth. And one area that I think has been really understudied in the current literature are peer relationships. We know from the developmental literature that peer relationships can act as a really strong buffer against a variety of family risk factors, but the exposure literature has really only examined negative peer interactions like bullying. So we're really interested in examining the positive peer relationships of those exposed to domestic violence. So the findings from this study come from the first wave of our qualitative data from the Young Adult Live and Learn project, which is a multi-phase mixed methods study. We interviewed 25 young adults, 23 identified as female, and 13 identified as European American. Data were analyzed using a qualitative descriptive design with grounded theory overtones. I'm going to focus in on two of the findings that I think are really exciting. The first is just their general peer relationships. And we found that the young adults reported a wide variety of peer relationships while they're in high school, including bullying, but they also reported really positive relationships with their peers. So 14 out of the 25 reported having at least one really close supportive friendship. Which leads me to the second finding that I think is really important, is that, not surprisingly, like most adolescents, these young adults reported actively and constantly seeking support from their close friendships. This most often took the form of disclosing the violence and abuse to their friends in order to seek and obtain emotional support. But after they disclosed, they also often received tangible support from their friends. So, for example, friends or friends' parents often offered them a place to stay for the night so that they didn't have to be at home. So obviously this was really important and made them very supportive and really gave them a break from some of the more difficult things they were trying to manage in their lives. So although this is just a small step in the direction of understanding the range of peer relationships that those exposed to domestic violence have, I think it does show some evidence that we can see that peer relationships are going to be protective against maladaptive adjustment for these young adults and adolescents.